Hi, I'm Robin Tucker. I'm the Academic Advising Manager and the Graduate Admissions Coordinator for the School of Architecture. And I'm here today to talk to you about application to the Master of Science in Urban Design program. You can locate our application at grad.gatech.edu. Now is the time to apply. The application deadline is January 15th for MSUD students entering in fall of 2025. You will be asked within the application to give us the email addresses of 3 recommenders. You will not need to collect a written letter from them. They will receive an email when you put in their contact information. They will complete a questionnaire and will be able to add some text for you to recommend you for the degree program. You will also be asked to submit a portfolio of any previous work you have. You may have an undergraduate degree or a graduate degree in architecture, city and regional planning, or something related. Please put all of that work in your portfolio. Make sure that when you do create your portfolio, if you've been working and have professional work, please indicate which work is academic and which work is professional. There's no limit to the file size. You will be able to upload it to the graduate admissions application, or you can put it online somewhere and give us a link to the portfolio. Please do not protect it with a password. That takes extra time for faculty, and sometimes we can't get into those, and if not, we'd have to email you and it holds up the process. You'll also need a transcript from each school you have attended, even if one school's work is posted as transfer credit on the other school's transcript. Georgia Tech requires a separate transcript from each school. Now, you can upload an unofficial one with your application, but if you are admitted, you would need to provide an official copy to Georgia Tech. If you are an international student, there is some guidance on the Office of International Education's website about language tests that are necessary, the scores that are required, but I'll tell you what our architecture and Master of Science in Urban Design scores are. If you take a TOEFL, you would need a minimum of 100 with a 19 in each section of the TOEFL in order for it to qualify you for admission to Georgia Tech. To the architecture or the Master of Science in Urban Design program. Georgia Tech has a lower score that's required, but there are some programs, and Master of Science in Urban Design is one of them, that request higher scores. That's due to language that's used in that particular program. You could take an IELTS if you prefer, rather than a TOEFL. If you take the IELTS, the minimum we ask for is a 7.5 overall with a 6.5 minimum in each section. The at-home TOEFL is one that you could use. We do accept that. We do not accept Duolingo scores. You can find any of that guidance at oie.gatech.edu. As soon as you are reviewed and we know that you're going to be admitted, we will send over that information to the Office of Graduate Admissions. They will get everything into our systems so that we can access an I-20 link to send to you if you're an international student, so that you can begin that process. You can find some guidance about how much in funding you'll need to show and exactly what type of documents will be needed at that same Office of International Education website that I just gave you for the language tests. Once we are able to send you that link, I would suggest trying to process your side of that just as fast as you can. That will get your I-20 to you electronically as quickly as possible so that you can make an appointment for your visa. As far as after you have done the I-20 and after you have been admitted, the only thing you will need to do then is keep an eye on your checklist in the application portal itself. to make sure that you're providing graduate admissions or any other arms of the Institute the information and documentation necessary. They will send you many emails, so please stay tuned to your email closely if you're admitted. We will be back in touch in the summer with more information about registration and exactly what's required for that, as well as collecting a little information about you and your travel plans so that we can help you as you get settled in Atlanta. If you have any questions that are not answered here, please go to the architecture website at arch.gatech.edu and look at prospective students, and that should give you most everything you need. And if you need to get in contact with one of us personally, in an email, send it to robin.tucker@design.gatech.edu. And my email is also on that same website, arch.gatech.edu. Nitra Wisdom is our other advisor, and she can also assist you, and you'll be able to find her contact information on the architecture website along with mine. We hope that you apply, and we're looking forward to meeting all of you in person, hopefully in Atlanta soon. And please let us know if you have any additional questions.